Is no better example of how differently these administrations will run and make policy than at two rallies over the weekend, where someone called out Jesus is Lord at a Kamala Harris rally and someone called out Christ is King at a JD Vance rally. And their reactions were chalk and cheese. Look at how Kamala reacted to this fellow in the crowd simply calling out Jesus is Lord.
With the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. Of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. Intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
Following Vice President Kamala Harris's rally in Houston Friday night.
That's great. And I know, I'm going to tell them what y'all just said. And I know we are all so deeply grateful to Joe Biden for his lifetime of service to our nation, including my dear, what y'all just said. And I know we are all so deeply grateful to Joe Biden for his lifetime of service to our nation, including my dear friends, Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, Senator Jackie Rosen, who we will re-elect to the United States Senate.
Look at the woman right here next to Kamala. Watch her eyes. Watch it. Watch it. Here it comes. Oh my God.
A woman is captured on video shouting in a little girl's face. The woman in the blue t-shirt bends down to yell at the little girl who's sitting in a stroller. A Harris supporter pushes the woman away and appears to tell her not to yell at the baby. The exact cause of the confrontation remains unclear, but the child's father appeared to be holding a microphone, indicating he was addressing the crowd before the verbal assault. The video has more than 21 million views.
For service and hospitality workers.
But perhaps there is no better example of how differently these administrations will run and make policy than at two rallies over the weekend, where someone called out Jesus is Lord at a Kamala Harris rally and someone called out Christ is King at a JD Vance rally. And their reactions were chalk and cheese. Look at how Kamala reacted to this fellow in the crowd simply calling out Jesus is Lord.
With the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and truth of this great gospel coming out of our Bible. Coming out of our Bible. And yeah, you already know what kind of spirit is in the White House, right? The same spirit that took down the Native Americans, that took down the so-called blacks and Hispanics, so-called Hispanics. Right, the spirit of Satan, the spirit of the wicked, which is in the Bible, right? They are the wicked the scriptures speak of, right? Because the Bible says what? It's the book of Job 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Where not? If not, where and who is he? And we know the wicked is who? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the devil in power, right? And when you go to these different rallies, right, are they fighting for that white democracy, that white superiority, that white supremacy, right? One thing we know that their society is coming to an end. Now you got hoe ass Jakes. You got a white woman yelling at a white little baby, and here comes a nigga woman. Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? Right? The ninja woman done lost her mind. They think Kamala Harris is a ninja woman. Right? There's a lot of these dumbass women. They think Kamala Harris is a ninja woman. You got a lot of other women. They know Kamala Harris ain't no ninja woman. They know she the goddamn devil, one of them Elamites. Right? The Lord gonna reveal who these people are in their time. But right now we know they ain't no Israelites. They're not of our stock. Right? They're not of our lineage. And it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? You got the wicked with their policies and their politics. Right? And it also got the minds of you people of this society, because a lot of you people really believe in democracy. You really think your vote counts. You really think you have a choice in this society. First off, this society is ran by devils. I'm reading the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and 11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness in this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Spiritual wickedness in high places. And we know the Lord created good and evil, right? The Lord created these spirits that you see traveling around the earth, right, doing what they do. Right, I'm reading Matthew chapter 12. Let's read 49. It says, when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest. Right? It's talking about them spirits. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. Returning back to that same person. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself. Right? A bunch of spirits. Right? That's why a lot of these people, you can see they got legions on them. Right? These women, they be fucked up. They got like the bitch you see in the video, side of the hair cut off. Right? Looking crazy. Right? Looking like Mr. T. It says, then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. All right, so we know this generation is fully possessed by what? Wicked spirits. Right? I'm reading the book of 1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Right? And the devil also has spirits with him. Right? These spirits either gonna get you slipping in the flesh, or they gonna get you slipping in the mind. Right? You're gonna consume your mind with democracy. Right? Because that's what these people believe in. Right? They really believe that whoever they put in office is going to fix the problems of America. They think it's going to bring back the jobs, right? They think it's going to get rid of this drug addiction that America's fighting, right? The deterioration of the streets, the collapse of the whole society ain't going to fix a motherfucking thing, right? Because everything is set for what? The fall of this place, right? It's James 4:7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Right? Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. How you resist the devil? First off, prayer. You got to call on the name of the Lord, and you got to have faith. You got to have faith. Right? Because even in show you in that vampire movie, he said you have to have faith. Fright Night, right? It says you have to have faith for it to work, Mr. Vincent, right? Because he had pulled out that fucking cross, that Catholic chain cross, and he pointed at the vampire. The vampire said, you ain't got no faith, so it didn't work. But when he came back with faith, he pulled that shit again, and then it worked. Just, it's bullshit, but They're showing you without faith, nothing is gonna work. And a lot of these people ain't got no faith. That's why they're trusting in their politicians, right? Ain't got no faith in the Lord because they don't know the Lord. The Lord ain't dealing with everybody. The Lord only dealing with his chosen, right? The Lord's only dealing with his chosen, and his chosen's gonna be what? Protected in the times to come. In the times to come, because you see what's happening at these rallies, right? They getting more keyed up, more angry at who? So-called believers of God, believers of the truth, people who believe in the Bible, right? That Christian persecution is clearly right the fuck around the corner, like I showed you in this picture. Right, the motherfuckers in this White House, they don't serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they serve Satan. They serve Satan. That's why the whole secret society is revolved around this idol worshiping of a fucking owl, the spirit of Molech, right? All these different deities that these different devils sacrifice unto what? Thinking that it's going to restore America and keep America great. But what we see the end of America. We see the future of America. The future of America is nuclear fucking destruction. Right? Nuclear fucking destruction. Before that happens, these people, they're going to turn on each other. They're going to turn on each other because it's only a few days left until what? Motherfuckers go to the polls. You've seen in one city, motherfuckers setting polls on fire, right? It's getting crazy out here.
David, voters here in Clark County were definitely hit the hardest. Elections officials tell us hundreds of ballots were destroyed, and police are taking notice. I can tell you from personal experience, officers are monitoring this particular drop box here. What am I doing here rolling in at 11 p.m.? That's what they wanted to know. We explained everything, and of course it's okay, but it is serious. And starting later this week, another group is going to be monitoring all 22 drop boxes in Clark County, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hundreds of ballots burned. Around 6:30 Monday morning, police say someone set fire to this elections drop box in Vancouver at the Fisher's Landing Transit Center. Elections officials tried to save the ballots they could, but say most were destroyed.
You know, it's heartbreaking. It is a direct attack on democracy. Yeah, shouldn't happen.
Could, but say most were destroyed.
You know, it's heartbreaking. It is a direct attack on democracy. Yeah, shouldn't happen. It's interfering with people's vote is un-American.
On Monday night, Clark.
Yeah, as you can see, they're burning ballot boxes, setting these people's votes on fire. Right, and like the white boy said, that's war on democracy. War on democracy. That's what also war on America. Like war on America, you also had Russia interacting in this so-called election. Right, China, other nations, right? So everything we see is America no longer controls the scenario. Right? They no longer control the scenario, man. Their society is dying. Their power is dwindling. Like their devils ain't working. The spirit of their devils ain't working. So now you see what's happening. These spirits are trying to come out. They're trying to come out because what's about to happen? You're about to have the American against the American, the city against city, neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, like the scriptures say. Read the book of Psalms 78 verse 49, and it reads, and he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble. By what? By sending evil angels among them, by sending evil angels amongst them. Right, there's about to be more evil angels, more evil spirits, messengers from the Lord, and they ain't bringing no good news. They ain't bringing no good news whatsoever, man. Shalom.